When I was a teenager, I went to drive to a friend's house when it was dark, and before I could exit our neighborhood, two cars pulled in from the main street, each taking a lane, and stopped, intentionally blocking the exit. I had come to a stop about 50 feet away, just trying to figure out what was going on. After a few seconds, they both accelerated in my direction. I threw it in reverse and did my best to back away, but I realized pretty quickly that one, they would catch up to me, or two, I was going to wreck my car and they would still catch up to me, so I went with option one and stopped on my own. They drove up and boxed me in against the curb. Both cars each had 4 adult men in them. The driver of the car next to me angrily shouted at me. Both our windows were down. "Where's Caroline?" Confused, I just said, "What?" With even more anger, he asked about Caroline again. This time I just said, "Boo." I legit didn't know any Carolines. At that, he relaxed, calmed his voice, and said, "Oh, wrong person. Sorry," and drove on. The other car followed him and also said an apology out of their window as they drove by. I was shaken up for a minute, but just drove on to my friends after that. Took me a few years to realize there was someone else in my neighborhood who drove the same make, model, and even color car as mine, and it was a relatively obscure type of car, so that's probably why they were so sure of themselves that I was whoever they were looking for.